In this video, I take a look back at the videos released in January 2020. The biggest tournament in January was TATA Steel. I feel that I released a few good videos covering games by Firouzja, Carlsen, Caruana, Artemiev and Vitiugov. I started a new series called A Tactic a Day. I released a few videos covering tactics by Firouzja, Ansel and Paravyan, which may have been the best tactic of 2018. But I only discovered it recently. A couple of videos on the 3 most brilliant moves by Carlsen and Fischer. I took this idea from Simon Williams' series on chess.com, in which he did the 5 most brilliant moves by these players. Now we will cover a preview of the videos I released, beginning with Carlsen's Grunfeld lesson against Artemiev and Nepom.
Queen h4, knight here, e5. Domination really. Central pawns, bishop on b5 dominates the knight, rook e7 dominates rook d8. Every piece is on a beautiful square. King f1. Now for the most beautiful sacrifice. This is the 4th sacrifice in just one game of chess. Incredible. This game was pointed out to me by Olympio Urkan on Twitter. It is between Mark Narcisco Dublan and Bernadskiy. This has been called the Ukrainian Immortal. What a sacrificial game coming up against Sergei Karyakin during the Blindfold World Cup. This game took place in 2007. In this position, rook takes h7 has just been played. It must be moving the rook in some way. So then, the knight is still under attack from this bishop, but also the rook is still attacked. King f1 has just been played, and this is his famous game, Donald Byrne against Bobby Fischer. Rook e8 check, king f1, and it is up to Bobby Fischer to play a brilliant move here, or else he is in trouble. Notice the knight and the queen are hanging, because the bishop is attacking the queen, white's queen attacks his knight. In this position, there's a really cool intermezzo here with rook d8 check. Let's see what happens. Take, king e7, let's say, and then rook takes a8 first. Wow, really nice move, because after rook a8, we don't play bishop a8, but fe5. A very clever double attack option. Really cool variation. That's why rook d8 check. Let's block with the knight. So then fe5 will not attack the knight on f6. Take now, take, white has lots of space, king e7, rook b8. White maintains pressure in the ending and white is winning anyway. Always on the a5 pawn, this guy will go forward. Let us consider this position. The black king is on f6. It is exposed. The white rook on e1 covers the e-file. The bishop on h6 is vital, controlling g5 and g7. If there is a miraculous way for white to check the black king, it will be checkmate. So let's play David Paravyan's move and then appreciate its sheer beauty. Rook c8, rook a2, defending the bishop, take, and now a5. Carlsen is controlling the queen side. The bishop can go to a6, the knight can go to c5. Black is using squares around the white pawns. The fact that the pawn is on c4 and a4 means black can play bishop a6 to attack c4, knight c5 to attack a4, rook b8. Black owns the queen side. This has gone terribly wrong strategically for Firouzja. d4, knight d3. Rook f5, rook f3. Using the light squares effectively. Check out the bishop on b5, the knight on d3, the rook on f3. g5, rook g1, king f8. Even though black is 4 pawns for the bishop, how do you use your extra pawns? Knight d2 has just been played, and Caruana now plays queen c2. A triple attack. What a move by black, and perhaps Artemiev missed this. Because if you capture, take, then the rook has to move, and then you will be a bishop down in this ending. After queen c2, Artemiev played queen e5, and after bishop takes d2, queen takes e6 check. Caruana's king went on a journey and eventually escaped with a really nice move coming up.